guys, what's up everyone? Welcome to Young Titan World. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today on Roadside Reviews, we're going to be talking about one particular movie. It's a movie that really grossed me out. I mean, it started off okay, but when they introduced the giant spider, I just gotta let you know I couldn't take it anymore. It was just so gross. Oh my god. So many things. Today, we're going to be talking about Spaceman. Adam Sandler has always brought us such funny and, campy movies about dads, about lovers that don't need to look good but still end up together, about so many things that bring humor to another level and quips that make so much sense. But forget all of that. Introducing the new and improved Adam Sandler, who is like super moody, super sad, super depressing, and an all-around down guy who's capable of shutting out the love that wants him and making things incredibly difficult to make sense of. We're about to talk about Spaceman, so really get into your feelings for this one. That being said, I'd like to get into my feelings for every single person that has liked and subscribed to the YouTube channel. You guys really make my day. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you. If you haven't, please do, as it helps support the channel. And obviously, in between our endeavors of playing teamfight tactics and making reviews for movies, I'd say that we've come a long way, and I really do appreciate all the support that has been given to every platform that we find ourselves, including the TikTok, which is so incredibly insane, and your love is so much I just want to cry. But I'm not going to, because I'm a strong, independent man. I am a man. I am a male. I am a man. I don't do that. I've forgotten the meme. Anyways, yes, let's talk about Spaceman. Now, Spaceman is about a guy who goes into space to go and research about a purple cloud that popped up 4 years ago. And, he in the with the Czech people, so he's a Czech person, from the Czech Republic. I don't know why I keep saying Czech. Maybe because the way Czech sounds is so cool. But anyways, the Czech people decide to, come up with a bunch of ways to get someone there to go collect some of those particles to explain what's going on. Is it the end of the world in the beginning? Is it something that we need to concern ourselves with? Or is it just a purple cloud? Just a purple cloud, just colors and shit. So, as he is already on this mission, we don't see him preparing for anything. We get introduced to him as he's on the space station and as he's going about his regular space activities, floating in zero gravity, eating Nutella, hazelnut cream and stuff like that. All of that great stuff. And with all that he's experiencing, he's not alone. He has a loving wife that he abandoned to go in pursuit of this purple cloud. And even though she is devoted to him, he is not necessarily devoted to her, as he's been failing on or shirking his responsibilities as a loving husband. The plot takes an interesting twist as we no longer get we no longer get bored with the activities of this spaceman, but with his encounters with a spider which crawled out of his nose. I don't know how to explain this in a way that you can understand, but yeah. The spider is so gross. I don't know if I can continue. Anyways, he gives the spider a name about some astrological clock that was made by a man, and I'll remember it as we're going on. But the point is, he becomes friends with this gigantically gross spider, and they become like the best of friends. And the spider can use telepathy, and it can read his mind and his thoughts and conjure images that should have existed only in oral form. It's like they told him about stuff, and the spider is able to turn the words into images and videos, kind of like ChatGPT, but it's a gigantically freaky spider. The words that are coming out of my mouth is out of just grossness, that they're not really making a lot of sense, are they? Listen, the point is, it's a really gross spider. I can't shut up about the spider. It's so gross. It's so fucking gross. Why? Which studio is like, hey, you know what's a great idea? Have him become friends with a gigantically freakish spider that looks like it could eat him if it wanted to. It's not making any sense, bro. It's just not. I don't want to do this, but I am going to, because I'm a strong man. Anyways, so in the first few moments that he encounters this spider, he thinks he's crazy. He thinks he's psycho. He doesn't understand. He can't make sense of it. He thinks he's losing his mind because he has spent 6 months in space, and now he probably can't tell the difference between reality and fake. So he sees the spider a couple of times. He thinks he's hallucinating, and the next time that he just, he just goes with it. The next time that he sees it, it's like, you know what? Big spider. What the hell? So he has all of these conversations with him, and the spider claims to want to know more about him, about his life, about, the kind of people that humans are. And with every emotion and with every thought about he and Lenka, it becomes like a very interesting story for him. That he wants to see how a person who's fallen in love with a woman who treats him so right turn to a person who's end up having to be abandoned by a man who is supposed to love her back, or is supposed to reciprocate these feelings of emotion towards her, And throughout the time, it's just him getting broken down by this spider, getting shown all of these videos, all of these memories that really kindle a sort of regret for him, because he has spent so much time being capable of running away from the one person who liked him. And obviously to him, he didn't understand why he was doing that. Probably those who are better suited for psychology can understand this, but I don't know. When someone likes you so much and you have dealt with people who have loved you in the past and abandoned you, it kind of feels like, oh, look, another person loves me. But they're gonna abandon me, aren't they? Aren't they? They're gonna leave me alone. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull the trigger faster. And then they decide to abandon the person before they get abandoned. So maybe that's what he was doing. In one part that kind of showed his heartlessness was when he was he burned his eggs that he was trying to fry. And he decides to tell her that he has to go, it's an emergency, while she just told him that she had a miscarriage. She was feeling very vulnerable and sad, but dude was all up and disappointed in his eggs being burnt. So you can tell this guy is a real nut job. But I guess in his world, that was important too. Anyways, regardless of everything else, after the gigantic spider abandoned him, he realized how wrong he was in taking her lightly, not putting her first, being important to her, how he fixated on the next person, how he fixated on his mission to space rather than his relationship with Lenka. So it kind of made it so very difficult for anyone to establish anything rather than a heartless person who had nothing to do except his, vested interest in always being distant. So, I don't know. Kind of makes you feel okay, there are people out there who are heartless. But maybe it's because they don't know how much they have. Kind of makes me feel as if when I get to that point where I have everything, am I gonna be happy about it? Or am I gonna just regret the fact that I was not able to pull someone along because I was too centered in what I was hoping to find at the end of the rainbow? And I guess a lot of other people could get to think that way too. But that is entirely up to you. I hope you can watch the movie too. It's Spaceman. It's a really great movie. And till next time, we could talk about something else. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. If you have time, you could probably stop by my Twitch channel, which is XYoungTitan, which is XYUNGTYTAN. I play tons of teamfight tactics, just as a heads up if you want to go check it out too. Anyways, thank you to everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.